Sometimes networking involves doing 5 to 10-minute presentations at the networking functions that you participate in. I'm often asked, what advice can you give to someone who has a fear of speaking? In many surveys I've seen over the years, people have ranked the fear of public speaking higher than the fear of dying. Standing and talking to an audience of people for 10 minutes or more can be frightening, especially to people that don't do it often. Here are 5 suggestions for people who are nervous doing public presentations at networking events. First, prepare, prepare, prepare. Don't wing it. Have an outline of what you want to say and practice it. Second, be specific and talk about things that you know best. Don't try to teach people everything you do. Focus on no more than 2 or 3 areas of what you want them to learn about. Most importantly, cover topics that you understand the best. This will reduce some of your stress. Third, have handouts, visuals, or PowerPoint slides to help support your presentation. For people who are worried about stage fright, these props can help carry them through the entire talk. Fourth, remember, you're the expert. Think about ways that help show that and are not threatening for you. Fifth, be creative. Think of some way to communicate the information in a way you feel comfortable with. Many years ago in BNI, the networking organization I founded in 1985, I met a CPA who asked me if she absolutely had to do the 10-minute presentations that members did. I told her that everyone in the group needed to do them. She then informed me that in that case, she quits. As you might suspect, I was taken off guard, and I asked her why. She told me that it took everything in her power to stand and do a brief 60-second presentation, which according to her, she never used more than about 30 seconds of before she absolutely sat down shaking in fear. She then, in no uncertain terms, informed me that if she was required to speak for 10 minutes, she'd have to quit because it was just way too stressful for her. I told her not to quit and that we wouldn't make her speak if she didn't want to do this. This seemed to alleviate some of her anxiety, and we continued talking. I told her that if she didn't do the presentation, it would eliminate an important opportunity to educate the members of the networking group about what she did. She acknowledged that, but insisted that speaking was just too stressful for her. I then changed my approach, and I asked her how she felt about giving a test. I asked her if she could come up with 10 true-false questions about the tax law and small business, and asked if she could just read the questions and then read the answers. She thought for a moment and said, yeah, I could do that easily enough, as long as I didn't have to actually do a speech, she said. I said, no problem. This would be informative and helpful to the members. Well, the day she read the test was hysterical. About 3 questions into her test, she started becoming more and more animated. As the test went on, she went further and further off her written answers and responded to questions and discussions in a very professional, humorous, and informative manner. After 15 minutes, the president running the meeting had to nudge her along to wrap up because it was going over time. She was shocked. She totally lost track of time and completely lost her fear because she wasn't doing a speech, she was doing a test. The bottom line is, you should do a presentation that you feel comfortable with. Think creatively about what you know and what you feel comfortable doing to express that knowledge, and you'll discover that you don't have to pass up an opportunity to talk a little longer to the networking groups that you belong to.